The position of the Gospel according to Matthew as the first of the four Gospels in the New Testament reflects both the view that it was the first to be written, a view that goes back to the late 2nd century AD, and the esteem in which it was held by the Church. No other was so frequently quoted in the non-canonical literature of earliest Christianity, although the majority of scholars now reject the opinion about the time of its composition. The high estimation of this work remains. The reason for that becomes clear upon study of the way in which Matthew presents his story of Jesus, the demands of Christian discipleship, and the breaking in of the new and final age through the ministry, but particularly through the death and resurrection of Jesus. The Gospel begins with a narrative prologue, the first part of which is a genealogy of Jesus starting with Abraham, the father of Israel. Yet, at the beginning of that genealogy, Jesus is designated as the son of David, the son of Abraham, the kingly ancestor who lived about 1,000 years after Abraham is named first, for this is the genealogy of Jesus Christ, the Messiah, the royal anointed one. In the first of the episodes of the infancy narrative that follow the genealogy, the mystery of Jesus' person is declared. He is conceived of a virgin by the power of the Spirit of God. The first of the Gospel's fulfillment citations, whose purpose it is to show that he was the one to whom the prophecies of Israel were pointing, occurs here. He shall be named Emmanuel, for in him God is with us. The announcement of the birth of this newborn King of the Jews greatly troubles not only King Herod, but all Jerusalem. Yet the Gentile Magi are overjoyed to find him and offer him their homage and their gifts. Thus, his ultimate rejection by the mass of his own people and his acceptance by the Gentile nations is foreshadowed. He must be taken to Egypt to escape the murderous plan of Herod. By his sojourn there and his subsequent return after the king's death, he relives the Exodus experience of Israel. The words of the Lord spoken through the prophet Hosea, "Out of Egypt I called my son," are fulfilled in him. If Israel was God's son, Jesus is so in a way far surpassing the dignity of that nation, as his marvelous birth and the unfolding of his story show. Back in the land of Israel, he must be taken to Nazareth in Galilee because of the danger to his life in Judea, where Herod's son Archelaus is now ruling.